There he is. Ben, what's happening? Who's that? Temat J? Temat J. J. Temat? Temat? Caleb, what's happening? Jay, what's happening? Thanks for joining, everybody. Happy yeet! Yeet, yeet! No, that's no. Did you hear me say yeet? What's happening? Yeah, my daughter just yeeted cards across the room, like a foot and a half away from the box, and it's just. Whoo. They weren't important, though. You need to ask us what you got today. We got some fun stuff. We got some mystery packs in the store that are pretty loaded, if you ask me. I spent a lot of time putting it together, overthinking it, so making sure that hopefully everybody likes everything that they get. I think we have 3 of each. One Star Wars is down, but I think they contain a little fire, a little excitement. Not your mystery packs from other platforms where there's a low bar. Like, thanks for the $120. Here's your $10 card. What's happening, Steve Thompson? How we doing? Exciting night, exciting night. Yeah, I probably spent way too much time putting these packs together, but I think I have it down now. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun putting them together. Uh, we'll have uh, we'll have plenty of cheap auctions tonight too. I do not. I actually picked these up at a card show. This last, I don't even know. They all run together. No, I was sick this weekend. The weekend before. Um, I've heard of them before, but I really do like their slabs. XDCFR, what's happening? Come on over to MidwestBoxBreaks.net. You can chat with everybody in the chat here at District, and you can buy direct. Can't buy at YouTube, but you can watch. But yeah, they're pretty stylish. I haven't looked into the pricing. I don't know if they're just another mom and pop night or mom and pop fly by night one, but they're pretty sweet. I've heard a lot of good things about Tag, but I think I'm really going to think about CCG. I think that's going to be one of my focuses. Do you happen to, or honesty's always the best way? That's good to hear. CSG, yes, that's. I hate acronyms. I'm terrible at them. Um, like SGC, PSA, like I could remember, but once you start getting into some of the other letters, what did I have? CSG. Okay, yeah. I my mind wasn't like putting it all together. Like CSG and like it drives me nuts. which you know what I'm okay with, especially if they're. I mean, I spend way too much in time like inspecting my cards. Like if I send something in, like it's going to be human error on their part or that somebody put a fingerprint. But um, all right, there we go. Ohio Joker, thank you. Sweet, another Star Wars pack down. Only one more to go on the Star Wars. Yeah, that's I've had a stack here that needs to go to PSA because I 100% want to sell, but I need to be more selective with what's in there because I don't want to put any risks in there because 3 months from now, if somebody blows out their knee, I don't want to have to worry about it. I want them to be like solid, and then send some of the medium stuff off, and then I have sent some personal stuff to SGC. They were super fast. They did a really good job. Everything came back graded exactly the way I thought it was going to. So you know what? We got 15 in the chat. We might as well throw something up here. What I'll do is I'm going to wait till about 7:30 to start opening some of the packs. I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get in here. And if all the packs just disappear, we'll really start getting some giveaways going and making sure everybody has a little bit of something up there. So we are going to just have a little bit of fun tonight. So if you have any requests, if there's a sport that you 100% want to see, then by all means say, you know what? I'm really in the mood to see some extra Star Wars. I'm really in the mood to see some baseball. I'm really in the mood to see, what I want. Just tell me. I have piles of cards around me and I'll just grab stacks. Stacks on snacks. Oh, yeah. It's 7:10. Oh, it's 7. I'm in Central Time, so it is 8:10. You are correct. Eastern Time. Midwest box breaks time. Yes, normal time. Except if you're goat. I think we have a few West Coasters. Tom, what's happening? Thanks for joining. Oh, we got another baseball pack down too. I just saw that. Thank you, Scott H. Much appreciated. Ninja! I'm excited for tonight. Excited, excited. We're gonna start with a little bit of a Mike Trout 2 card lot, little magnitude, and what is this? This is not Threads. It's 2020 Chronicles Titanium Baseball. I think this is the first time I had ever seen that card, and I came across it. Love the yes. I'm a little obsessed with the Grogu. That is Grogu's my guy. That is one of my personal collections. Should probably put something up here on the stage. Card on the stage. We're gonna give it a 20-second timer. We are not going to do sudden death. We're going to move this to the stage. And we're going to start the auction. First auction of the night. You get both cards, both cards. Call it a color match if you want. Some of you may not know. I go a little over the top. Go a little over the top with the color match. If I yell at you guys, it's only in fun. Um, oop. It's only in fun because I'm making fun of other people who demand bids. I demand bids. This is a $7,000 card. So yeah, you'll hear me go over the top a little bit every once in a while on that. Because you know what? Because we can. We can make fun of those people that are just did it for the money and not for the fun and the hobby. We'll switch it up here. We'll throw a little dual Kenny Pickett action. Little rookies and stars on the rookie rush, and clearly out of Donruss, Kenny Pickett. Is he still staying in Philadelphia? He did a 2 year, right? My notifications have not been keeping me up with everything. Bill, what's happening? Um, I missed you a couple cards. Coffee and cards. You and Skeen ended up tying our little card trivia. He's in. That's right. I knew he was in Cleveland. Oh, we have a bid. We got Tom going in on Kenny Pickett. Will he be the starter in Cleveland? And that's the first takedown for Tom. Thank you, sir. Um, just so everybody knows, Tom, you have a stack going here. Uh, right? Yes. Yes, you do. If for some reason you get charged extra shipping, um, I will refund when processing shipping. So anything that goes over your typical $5, you will get reimbursed. So if for some reason you do get charged extra, like there's a few cards that are in my store that I have like just the plain white envelope. So if you get one of those on top of everything, typically it's going to charge you that extra dollar because even though Progressive's on, it says an extra dollar for each one. But no matter what, I go back in and make sure that it's that flat $5 shipping. So thanks again, Tom. Much appreciated. We're going to go with a Ed Reed 3 card lot here. One of the best defensive backs ever with a little pink prism. Then we got a little power players. And then we have a little die cut silver out of select with those Ravens. Where'd it go? Got a lot of people? Yep, we got almost 20 in the chat. Where did it do? Starting the auction on this Ed Reed lot. We got a bid in. Tom's in for one. Thank you for the bid. Always appreciate the support. Oh, we got another mystery pack down. Football mystery pack is down. Ben with it. Thank you much. Much appreciated. Tom with the takedown on the Ed Reed lot. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I got to keep up with the chat. I don't think I finished telling you, Bill. So yeah, you tied. So I'll send a PC item out to you for tying that card trivia. Tom, they came back and beat you. We will continue that card trivia. I think this week I'll have it in. I'll get with Ben to see what day is best. Fridays seem to be working. I just got to check my schedule. We've had a decent crowd in there. There we go. We have a We'll do a little celebration of two of the Star Wars packs down. We'll throw up a little Wicket Warwick, little Chewbacca, two Chewbaccas, Han, young Han, and of course the Millennium Falcon. This is out of 96 Tim and Greg Hildebrandt. Ignore that $3. That's probably old. But Shadows of the Empire set, these are pretty cool. You get all the cards. Football was the death of you, and work. Yeah, it's been a little busy. I took almost the whole week off though because I was not good. I came down with that fun influenza, and my body felt like it got hit by a couple hammers, and then thrown off a roof, and maybe thrown out of a moving car after that. Then I cried. No Star Wars peeps in on that. We'll give it one more roll. All the cards. Oh, there we go. T Dagger coming in to snag some Star Wars. Thanks for the bid. I think is it Troy? Is that am I remember Tony or Troy? Samsonite. Tyler. I was way off. Close, but not close. There we go. Thank you much. Greatly appreciated. We'll start a stack for you. So if you're just rolling in, how I work, if you've never purchased from me before, which Tyler, this is your first one. I think you just joined recently. Um, how I work is everything ships at $5. But if you only want to purchase like one or two cards, you're going to get charged that $5. But if I can fit it in a plain white envelope, I will reimburse $4 and send it to you in a plain white envelope. I'm pretty easy. I'm very cheap, and I hate paying for shipping. So if I can do that for anybody, that's what I do. So don't feel like you can't just buy one card, but it'll just whenever you're ready to ship. But I also hold. So if you do want to just grow your stack, I'll sit here and hold the stack for pretty much as long as you want. Long enough where people, if they disappear, they still have stacks of cards here. So that's only one person. But if you have any questions, always DM me. I try to do anything and everything that I can to uh, to help out. To help out the collector, because we all want stuff. We all want stuff, and it's never as cheap as you want it to be. Any requests for sports? Poof. Yes, there it is. Or you could stack it for a while. Catching up. One of the T names, yes. Or if you and your brother live close, you guys could stack your shipping together. I'll just combine it. A couple people do that. So that's one way to save on shipping if you guys are really close and you see each other anyway. Reds, more Star Wars. Yes. Always Star Wars. I'm starting to get low on baseball. I have a couple. You know what? I have some old school guys over here. You want only modern stuff? I know where it went. I'm looking. I am organized chaos is what I like to call it. It's my organized chaos. That's how I introduce pretty much anybody who walks up to my table at a store is if you need help or through my table at card shows, if you need help guiding through the chaos, I'm happy to help. It's chaos, but it's at least my chaos. There we go. Let's throw up a little Ellie De La Cruz rookie card on the Topps Chrome. That's the rookie debut. Rookie debut. Bengals. I do have Bengals. We have some stack shipping too that we will start. That's on the Topps Chrome. Just so everybody knows, I do recycle uh, top loaders. So I recycle top loaders. So I always make sure the card is in decent shape, and I always call out if I see a corner ding or something. Um, don't hold it against me if there's the smallest print line in the world and I can't see it. I will, of course, um, take care of anybody who pays for an expensive card with a return. But there we go. Ohio Joker, thank you much. I'll start a stack for you. Plus, you picked up one of the packs, so everything will ship together. So yes, if for some reason you get charged extra shipping, I will reimburse if you didn't hear that. We got 20 in the chat on this Saturday night. It's good. That's good. Vlad Acuna J-Rod. I do have a J-Rod rookie lot for pre-bid. If you want to check that one out, we'll run anything that's been pre-bid. If you hit that, if you haven't done this a lot, just click that little store at the bottom right, and you'll see some of the stuff that you can pre-bid on. See if those two fancy at all. And we'll get another Star Wars lot up here. I am a Star Wars nerd, so I try to keep Star Wars. This is going to be your flagship um, silver parallel, or it's called rainbow foil, I believe. This is flagship, one of the Saber cards. Love these. This is actually out of Unlimited. This is like the Pokemon of Star Wars or Lorcana. I do not play. But, you know, you got to have a little, this is a little Sith lot. You got Kylo Ren on the Topps Chrome, Count Dooku, and Palpatine. You get all those cards. I'm going to steal another places. All these cards, one money. Ohio Joker in on the Star Wars. Thank you for the bid. Oh yeah, we got Tyler jumping into. We're gonna battle it out a little Star Wars style. Little saber duel. Tyler taking it down. Thank you much. Appreciate you. Added to the stack. Asking you receive. We have two Cincinnati Reds. And then I will dig up some Bengals also. Here's that duplicate button. And we got it started. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say what it is. Hunter Green on the Tops Gallery. I think he's back this year, right? And then we got a little Reese Hines on the 25 rookie card. Ohio Joker coming in. Coming in hot. Ohio Joker taking it down. Thank you again. Much appreciated. Let's see. Vlad Jr. I think I may have a few in here. Acuna, T-Rod, Cal Riley. Any other requests? Feel free to throw them in the chatty chat. I'm not going to call you chat, though, because I don't like it. My knowledge on baseball outside of the 90s and early 2000 has fallen off big time. So here we go, a little Fleer Mystique and Akiyama on the gallery rookie card. So don't feel bad if they're crap. Well, Barry Larkin, of course, is not, but I at least know that one. Ohio Joker coming in again. Thank you. Appreciate it. Followed up with another Star Wars. Thank you again, Ohio Joker. Appreciate it. All right, next one is going to be widescreen. These are from, I can't remember the year. Ignore the price tag again. Those are probably old. And I recycle. 1997. And I think it was called Wide Vision. So Star Wars trilogy. They had a set of these, and they had some foil parallels too. They're pretty cool, but you could never go wrong with Luke and Yoda, and then Han in the Millennium Falcon. You get both of these cards. I'm gonna probably be start at like 7:30. Well, it's 7:30 now. You know what? We got 20 in the chat. We're also gonna start a giveaway. I'm going. I could open yours first, because I don't think Rocco is here yet. Rocco, you here? That's right. Anything Star Wars is baller status. You are 100% correct. I'm such a I'm such a geek, and I'm 100% okay with it. I grew up on Star Wars. I was obsessed when I was young. I'm still obsessed. Yeah, definitely can wait. I will 100% wait for. Sorry, it's 7:30 here. I'm Central Time, um, so I can make sure that you're around before I open. I'm not going to open it unless you're here. So, and I can stay on so long as people really want. Till my voice goes out, start crying or something, which which will happen. I will cry every once in a while. Yeah, I got to get the kids to bed. Parents got to have a little fun too. Ohio Joker, much appreciated. Squirrel tears, yes. You could probably see them just dripping a little bit. My squirrel is coming around. My neighborhood squirrel. He stared me down not too long ago. I think I may have told you guys this story. Um, he 100% stared me down not too long ago. Like, where are my peanuts? And so we got some in, and I think he was just going to come up and like climb on my shoulder when I was filling it. Here we go, little Matt McLean. This is just your base out of threads, right? I think it's yeah, it's threads. One of those sets we recently yeah, threads. That's awesome. I love it. They're so fun to watch. The paranoid, super paranoid, which I'm also. I'm also a little jumpy myself. Thank you again, Ohio Joker. Much appreciated. So, do you want to? Sorry, I should have clarified. Do you want to wait a little bit, or do you want to open now? No, I can rip now for sure. Now I just got to verify which one. I think you were Star Wars pack number 3, correct? Correct. Sweet. Let's find the pack. I'm excited about these. I can't even remember which one's which right now. So I'm going to be a little somewhat surprised when I see it too. So here's the way these work. If you read the description, if you're disappointed, if it's not exactly what you thought it would be, just let me know. I'll refund you. These are meant to be fun. They're meant to be of value, and I don't want anybody thinking that they didn't get treated right. So no matter what, the goal is 100% that you guys are happy, and it's the value that you thought was there. Um, Checking comps, I 100% paid attention to that. So should be hopefully satisfied. So here's the first start of the pack. We'll leave the graded card in there. All right. So we're gonna start off with one of my favorites, little Yoda, little angry Yoda, probably getting ready to take down Count Dooku. This is from the This is a refractor on the 2024 Galaxy. This one is Rescue of the Geonosis. I love Galaxy. I love the art cards. Here we go. A little bit of Grogu because you have to have a little Grogu in your life. This one's out of the 2023 Topps Chrome um, Journey of Grogu set. And then you'll see up there, a little different, little variety. Is this the mini diamond? Yeah, so these, I don't know if you know this set. Topps made an error. This is the refractor. It says mini diamond on the back, but they misprinted all those. So anytime it says mini diamond, those are the refractors. Mega Madness. This one's also out of the 2023 set. I love these cards. It's a 15, 16 card set, and you get a little C3PO and R2. You got a Ahsoka, and then you get a I can never say it. Qui-Gon Jinn out of 99 out of Topps Chrome Black. And then you have a Minas Velti Topps Chrome Auto And then on your graded card, hopefully this brings the happiness. We've got a PSA 10 Lee Towersy R2D2 Auto. Yes, I love this. Love this card. It was gonna stay in my PC, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta move cards every once in a while, focus on another one. So this one has been in my possession a couple months, and I'm like, you know what? If it doesn't bring you that immediate joy, then hey. And Rocco's here too. Sweet. I didn't see you pop in. Awesome. Thank you again. Much appreciated. I'll pack this back up. Rocco, you ready to rip now? You know, deep down, no matter what, it'll always be Luke. I think just the way I mean, I grew up on Luke Skywalker, so no matter what, uh, when he appeared in The Mandalorian, uh, like I'm not ashamed to admit, like almost a grown man almost cry. The same thing when I went to Disney, when I walked into Disney Worlds, like walking into walking into the main ride, like just like it hit every like feel of when I was younger. It was 100% amazing. Obi, yeah, Obi-Wan is. I love his character. I can't wait for the second season. I thought they did an amazing job. I wasn't expecting like so much of Darth Vader and bringing all that up. I thought it was really going to be a focus more on just Obi-Wan and what he was doing. But the way they did that series too, I was not disappointed. Oh, I gotta write. I gotta make sure I write Ohio Joker on here so I don't get them mixed up. Sorry, Rocco. I'll may type this in there. I don't know if you're ready to rip. All right. I am ready. I'm excited. Hopefully you're gonna love it. Let's see. I think you picked up number 2, I believe. Yep, Star Wars number 2. All right, there's your graded. We'll put that one to the side. I can't remember. I think I remember which one. Hopefully I didn't just reveal that. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna pull a couple of these out, and I don't want to. We're gonna put that to the side. All right, we're gonna start off with a little Darth Maul action on the saber. Little monikers on the Jabba the Hutt. This is the 96 Star Wars Galaxy. This is actually one of the very difficult to come by foils. I don't. These were extremely short printed back then. I really started getting back into Galaxy, and I didn't realize that they were so limited. But these are so much fun. A little Lando. Got a little Frozen Imprisonment. This one's actually out of 99. The Adventures of Han Solo. This is out of a Top Set. If I remember correctly, it's one of the, I can't remember what year. I forgot they never put the years on there. Then we got a little Chewbacca out of 199 on the Aqua. Got to go with a little Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine on the Manga Madness. And we're going to save that other two cards for last. We're going to go with the slab. You're going to get a 9.5 R2D2 on the Rebel Alliance SGC. And then your last two cards, your first one is going to be, we'll slow roll this, little Kylo Ren out of 199 also. So we're a little Sith heavy on this one. And then you get a little Emperor action on the auto out of the Signature Series. Hey, Steve, what's happening? I actually just picked this up in the last show. I'm like, this will go sweet in a pack. So, very cool card. Hopefully you're happy with that. You're very welcome. Much appreciated. I appreciate the support. So, even if you're not into Star Wars, hopefully these packs were fun for you. The other sports are very similar. So, hopefully everybody's happy and they can share that if the sports are anything like the Star Wars, it should bring you some joy. So we have a few left in the store if you would like to pick some up. And I know it's not everybody's favorite price point. It was difficult to get the prices down. So I wanted to add some extra value in there too. So there we go. Football pack number 3 picked up. Caleb, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm going to write, make sure I got Rocco's name on here. Put this to the side. Let's see, we got up next. Ben, you here? He would be the first up, I believe. Scott H is actually the next one up with the baseball mystery pack number 2. Scott, you here? Oh, I just read that, Rocco. Yeah, the mix. Thank you very much. All right, Scott, you are up. And we are going with mystery pack baseball numero dos. All right, here we go. I was able to fit it in one envelope. Same thing. I got to remember which one this is, too. I don't know which one I want to reveal first. I probably should have made a note to myself. Oh, tight squeeze. Um, that's a good question. I think Amazon. I'm almost positive Amazon. All right, here we go on the baseball pack. The first card is going to be Aaron Judge, Own the Game. Little Jackson Holiday on the Heritage rookie card. We got a little Christian and Carcion Strand out of 125. That's out of threads, triple threads. We got a little Velati out of, I think it's 299, right? Yep, purple out of 299. We got a little Mike Yastrzemski patch. Ben actually pulled this for me not too long ago. And then we got a out of 25, we got a Francisco Lindor Big League. That is number 7 out of 25. And then your slab is going to be a Jordan Alvarez rookie All-Star Cup PSA 10. Awesome. Again, if you're not happy with them, just let me know. But hopefully, hopefully that brings a little joy. Hopefully, brings a little joy. So Bogart sports cards, all the packs are a little bit different. They're whatever the pack is in our store. You have to come over to MidwestBoxBreaks.net. There's also a QR code that you could scan to come over and purchase. All of them are a little bit different. So we don't do a floor ceiling over here. We just throw fire in cards. We just throw fire in cards and hope that you love the cards that you got. So every mystery pack is a little bit different. They range from the $45 one is gone. I think we're ranging from, I think we have a 65 up to 85 left. We have a couple football and a couple baseball left. Yeah, I believe there's one football left. I don't know how I fit this in here the first time. It's not wanting to agree. Oh, that's because the slab's in the way. Oh, that's because that card slipped down at the bottom. Stand by. Little technical difficulties. Technical is just me having no coordination. 2 basketball, baseball left. Sweet. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, there we go. That took way too long for me. All right. So let me see if Ben popped back in here. All right, we got Caleb. You're here, right? That is. That's a good ear. Usually, I don't play it loud enough for anybody to hear. That is. I actually took my son to see him several years ago in Chicago before he completely exploded, and it was a phenomenal show. Stephanie, what's happening? NF, um, you'd probably hear a few of his songs from like NFL commercials. Let's go. Football number 3. Let's see. All right, Caleb, you are up, right? I think I got the right order. Again, thank you everybody for the support. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to peek in here to remind myself of which one's which. Again, note to self. Hopefully you didn't see that. Oh yeah, this one's fun. Hopefully you enjoy it. Right? Questioning myself. Did I get these mixed up? Stand by. My brain is working. I feel like I labeled these wrong, but I got to put the math together. Yeah, we unfortunately we can't. Ben gets you can get in trouble for copyright when we stream through YouTube, so we can't crank up the music. Oh, gotcha. All right, I got to double check this really quick. I feel like I may have made a mistake on the labeling, and I don't want to be that guy. I'm an idiot. I didn't make a mistake in the packing. I just labeled them both number 3. So we're gonna mark this one down. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. That one's number 2. Yeah, yeah. Would have been like, I don't see the value here, guy. That's because it's the other one's cheaper. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I feel sneaky, like one of those other platforms. Feel sneaky, like, oh, I'm hiding the hits. I'm hiding the hits. They're already like prepackaged. But all right, there's your slab. All right, the description on this one, just for everybody at home, was it was quarterback, past and future. So a nice little. I like to call it a new school, old school lot. Some of my other card lots that I have in my store. Start here with a super tight pack. We're going to start off with little white hot rookies with J.J. McCarthy, followed up by an optic rated rookie of Trevor Lawrence. Comeback year? Is it going to be the comeback year? Little old school. I love this card. Star-studded Doug Flutie. It's like a hot air balloon. Another little old school Steve Young on the couple different ways. Then you got a little Michael Penix on the mosaic. That's the NFL debut. A little Don Majkowski, Green Bay. That's out of 150. Exactly 100 out of 150. Next fun pack. We're going to go with the Eli Optic. Another fun card. This is a retro series. Jordan Love, rookie card out of Select. This is just going to be your, not your concourse, but your premier level. That is premier. Little Favre, little Brett Favre action. I think this is a rookie out of Pacific. This one's going to be a Roger Staubach. This is a little Panini. I think this is like the player of the day pack, but this one is out of 50. 32 out of 50. Kind of a foily. Then you got for the ages, Justin Herbert, 100. You got a little throwback of Peyton Manning rookie out of Fleer. Good old Peyton, one of the GOATs. You know what? I did not put a Brady in here. Completely missed over a Brady. Terry Bradshaw, that's one of your pinks. That one's out of 399. One of the greats. A little Josh Allen action. This is going to be a pure silver out of Select. Here we go with a Bo Nix, 1 of 1 out of Wild Card. These are hitting for about 20 bucks. And your PSA reveal is a little Joe Theismann action. PSA 5. 1975 tops. I think they actually got the grade right too. There's a little ding in that left corner. The centering is very good, but it does look a little older. So ignore that. I thought I took off all the price tags. I'm just being transparent. No, this is a 4th year card. 1975. Unless it said he played for the Redskins first. Or Toronto first. I'm too young to remember that far back. So hopefully you like it. Again, if you're looking to purchase another one, there is a money back guarantee if you're unsatisfied with the package you receive. Obviously, before I ship. All right. We're going to put the right name on the right number of bag this time. There are a few more packs left in the store. There's also, I don't know if anybody saw the 90s basketball one is super fun. You get a ton of cards, but I called it the slideshow experience because it is literally just Just a lot of cool cards from the 90s. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I have stacks and stacks of cards here, so that one was a little fun to do. Now I got to make sure that I took your name off the other one. We're going to cross your name off of this one, and this one's going to go to Ben. Nice. Very cool. I don't know if he's already done with games tonight. I will I'll bring it to the stage. Sold. If not, we'll throw a few more auctions up. We'll do some stacks if you want. See if he pops in. I sent him the notification. Oh, I forgot to do a giveaway. Feel free to remind me. What are we going to do first? Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Little giveaway action. We'll give away this Topps Chrome Bobby Witt Jr. Givey, givey, givey. Free 99. Free 99. Make sure you click that little giveaway button right there. Jump into this free entry. Thank you again for everybody joining me on this Saturday night. Hopefully everybody's having a little fun, enjoying the packs. All right, we will hold off a little bit. We started at 7 Central. WrestleMania. Did somebody say it's on Peacock this go around? It's not a pay-per-view? Is that true? If you're on any of the other platforms, MidwestBoxBreaks.net is where we're at. You have time. We have 3 minutes and 45 seconds for you to come over and enter that giveaway. You can purchase here. You can buy a few packs that we have left on these mystery packs. Oh, they do premium live events. Is that everybody, or is that wrestling that's calling them premium live events? Gotcha. Let's see. With basketball playoff starting, we'll start off with a little basketball action. So we'll start off with $2 stacks. I'll put this up here for everybody to see and remind. So the way it works, if you've never done stack before, I'm going to go through the cards somewhat slow, somewhat fast-ish. Just yell the last name of the card that you want to add to your stack. If you add a ton, I'm not going to, it's kind of like a card show. I'm not going to charge you for every single one. I'll throw a few in there. I'll make it worth a while. So, but $2 for each card. Uh, some of them I may have stacked with two, like realize that maybe that card's not truly worth it anymore. So I'll change it up a little bit. But That was during the Mandalorian. That was a 3 pack um, set that I got. I think it's made by Funko Pop. So it was this one where he's eating the little frog, and another one where he keeps on pushing the button from the Mandalorian. So I wanted to do something a little different with my online pictures for my Star Wars cards. So everyone that I post online, I try to have this with a black background on the back. So yeah, I love it. It's definitely different. All right, here we go. Little starting off with $2 stacks. Call out the last name. I'll add it to a stack for you, and I'll send you an invoice. And unless you're from Cards and Coffee, I usually send out the next day, but I got sick right after, so I haven't even sent out my last Coffee and Cards invoice. There's only a couple of cards to send out, but I didn't go back and do it. Josh Hart Green. Oop, what happened here? This is tape fell off. Josh Giddy, rookie card out of Score. He had a kind of what you call a good year for those pesky Bulls. Started off on fire or ended on fire. Another Josh Giddy on the NBA hoops. John Kittle, congratulations. You won yourself a Bobby Witt Jr. We'll get that out to you PWE tomorrow. Or if you have a stack, we'll add it to a stack. Much appreciated. Yeah, let me write this down before I get a little sidetracked. You know that could happen every once in a while. Could get a little squirreled. You know, every once in a while it happens. Marquee, Josh Giddy, Giddy Giddy, Josh Giddy Giddy. Seeing the pattern here out of Illusions. King of Cards on Joel Embiid. King of Cards, Kevin Durant. Kiss Fat Dog. What's happening? Thanks for joining. We have mystery packs in the store. We're doing a little stack sales. If you don't understand how stack sales work, let me know. I'll explain it. Send an invoice at the end. Kevin Durant on the orange. I call this the Men in Black card. Need sugar water. They did not do Grady Dick any justice on this card whatsoever. Grady Dick rookie card. This is Panini Player of the Day on the pink. Also have that out of 25. That one's not in the $2 stack. Right? Steph Curry on the XR. Little Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner on the rookie card out of Marquee. Russell Westbrook in your multicolor purple, green, and white. This is, I don't even know what to call this. This is a Wimby, but I believe you can't even list this anywhere because I believe it's some fake company. Ignore the $3 because it's two. It's called Prospector's Edge. I don't know if it's even legal, but I traded it at a card show for a kid that wanted to get rid of it. Franz Wagner on the NBA hoops. I'm a sucker for kids, man. If they want to get rid of a card, whatever. I'll throw it in the 50-cent bin or something. Asar Thompson, Deep Space. Not as good as his brother this year, but they're both kind of doing well. NBA debut Asar Thompson. Cameron Thomas on the Optic. Did I say Amen? Amen? I meant Asar. Oh, gotcha. It's been so long since I've seen that. I think I said this. Yes. Cameron Thomas on the Cameron. I'm sure. Oliver Maxton's prosper. Amen. Yes. What? Huh? Dear sweet pound 8 pound 6 ounce sweet baby Jesus. Jay Sochan on the rookie. Sengun. This is rookie year. Sochan. Sochan. I don't know. I don't have a stack here for you, do I? Or do I? Or do I? Not yet. Well, now I do. I have a stack for you now. Is it Alex? Ben, God. I think that's. Have I called you Alex before? Swimmy, swabby, Samsonite. Way off. Seriously. Singoon. All right. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it a lot. I haven't taken the time to make my own Ninja Squirrel mat yet, so. Evika Zubak. Rich Brian, what's happening? Thanks for joining. Davion Mitchell. Paul Gasol. This is the Cosmic. I think they had an obsession with armpits this year. Like, there's so many just armpit shots. Like, why do you have so many armpit shots? There's another Cameron. Little pink on the, what do they call this one? Essentials. I always forget that. Yeah. Right? Seriously. A little Luca. Luca on the pink. What we got here? A little Scotty Barnes, Draymond Green, rookie reflections. Here we go with a little Peyton Pritchard rookie card out of Illusions. We'll jump over to some football. Football. Stick with the $2 stacks. Stacks on snacks. I think we got a little newer chrome heavy up here. This little John Elway on the refractor thing. Can never keep track of those. Topps Finest. Terrell Davis. This kind of looks like the brown, but I think it's just what do they call it? The sepia. But I think it's just I think it's just a little dark refractor. Terrell Davis on the all etch. That is a refractor on the all etch. Arian Foster, Topps Finest. It was cool to see him in a product. Teddy Bruschi, New England. Keenan McCardle. I had not heard of this guy. Keenan's career took off when he got to Jacksonville in 1996. Would have Brunell been there throwing to him? Danny White, Dallas. Michael Irving, Sunday Swag. His Sunday Swag is no longer having a job on Sunday mornings. Boom. Thank God. He got really annoying on NFL Network, always arguing about everything. Ah, yes, so it probably would have been. Drew Bledsoe. Uh, you know, it's I think he does great interviews. I think Michael Irving is really good with player interviews. He should stick to that. But actually being on a team and allowing anybody else to have a thought, that's what drove me nuts the most on NFL Network. Darrell Revis, this is the what do they call this? The sepia. Ron Jaworski, D'Angelo Hall, Doug Flutie, Refractor, I believe. Yep, Refractor. Most of these are going to be refractors because they're in the $2 pile. Unless you're Sunday Swag Barry Sanders. Randall Cobb on the rookie card. He was amazing. Except when he played the Bears. Destroyed us every freaking time. Little Hines Ward action. Whoa, there it is. Ward. Good call. That's a breathtaker. I produce AKA the Undertaker. Where'd your stack? Where's your stack hang low? Does a wobble to and fro? There it is. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, thank you. Boop. There it is. Already went through these. Yeah. When's he gonna make it to the Hall of Fame? They're kind of doing him a little dirty. I think he's ready. Is it all because of his DUI at the end of his career? If that was the case, then a lot of people would be out. Aeneas. I could never remember how to pronounce his name. Charles Woodson on the Legends of the Gridiron. That one is that was really badly centered. Sunday Swag, Steve Young. I can't decide if I like these cards. The Sunday Swag. Define Swag. Eli Manning. This is from Bowman Crow back in the day. This one's a little Jim Harbaugh on the die cut. One half of the Teammates die cut, which I don't believe I have the other one. Could be wrong. Troy Aikman on the Pinnacle. Emmitt Smith Predictor. That's out of Upper Deck. Herschel Walker out of the Gold Prism. That's out of Draft Picks. The Peach State, Georgia. Rocco back in. What's happening? Mike Allstott. Thunder Lane. This is actually my nephew's card. Earl Campbell. That is out of Topps Chrome. Little Steve Young action. Absolute Beginners. Out of Stanford. Eddie George on the gold label. It's quite shiny here, this gold label. Eddie George is, kind of a good running back. Almost came to the Bears to coach, I think. Unless it was just a ploy knowing that they were getting Ben Johnson the whole time. We'll find out. I think I'm okay with Ben Johnson, though. Think I'm okay with it. We'll find out. Little Franco Harris on the die cut. This is out of SP Threads. Eric Dickerson on the green Pulsar. Or green Matrix. Whatever you want to call it. Eddie George Rookie of the Year. Bo Jackson, the Bo and Barry Show. 1990 replay. But Barry's on the back. Earl Campbell again on the Legacy. Quite foily. Terrell Davis on the Gridiron Kings. Here we go. Another Michael Irving. I should put this in my Triple B lot. Class President. This is on the Randall Moss. Draft class of 98. This is a little Tim Brown action on the Hot Numbers 81. This is out of Flair. Fleer. Little Calvin Johnson Megatron rookie. This is Bowman, I believe. Topps Company. Or it's Topps. Nope, Bowman Briefing. It's always Topps, but I thought they put Bowman on the back. Little Darrelle Revis rookie card action. He was okay. Junior Seau rookie card. Rest in peace. Dwight Freeney. He was kind of good. This one's out of 555. Troy Polamalu. Prettiest hair in the game. It's on the magenta or pink or whatever. Same color, right? Charlie Batch. Mike Quick. I made it through those. What do we think? Do we want to continue with stacks? I should probably check any pre-bids, if anybody pre-bid on anything. Move over. Why won't you move over? Let's just go here. That'll be easier. Oh, we do have 2 pre-bids. Sweet, sweet. I'll pull those up very soon. BPI Mentel or B Pimentel. BP. We'll go with BP. I'm reading mental because, sometimes I just feel mental. Deuce McAllister. Terry Bradshaw on the field generals. Another field general. Donovan McNabb on the legends of the gridiron. Eric Moulds, Buffalo on the prism. Pimento. Pimento from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. J.J. Watt, Aletch. I think that is the refractor. That is the refractor. It's shiny. Little Champ Bailey. Joe Green. Michael Vick on the... Is that the X-fractor thing? Michael Vick. That's on the finest. Another Michael Vick. That's an uncommon. Both of those are. Little field generals on the Jim Kelly. Michael Irvin. Sunday Svag. That is magenta. Ray Davis. Rookie. He had a pretty good rookie year. Little Chris Braswell. It's the refractor. Future stars. For those Buccaneers. All right. Let's get these pre-bids. You know what? Let's run another little givey. How about this? How about a little 1990 baseball pack? I'll even rip it for you live. No gum included. Where are you, pack? We will run, which one's first? Let's go with, here we go. This is a 4-card lot with a pre-bid on it. Julio. Let's see if I can fit these all in. Oh, darn it. Did I start the giveaway? Make sure you click right up there. Enter that giveaway. A 4-card lot on the Julio. Stars of the MLB. Tops Gallery. Tops. And a little prism action. Kind of like a little color match there. Little color match, guys. Only 3 people in the giveaway. Make sure you click enter the giveaway. If you're over on YouTube or Twitter X or Instagram or wherever you're watching from, come over to Midwest Box Breaks. Join us here. You could bid. You could chat with people. You could have a good time. Cool people do it. Where'd it go? Pre-bid. And this one is moved to the stage. Actually, we should notify bidders. And start the auction. Ohio Joker with the pre-bid in. Is anybody going to compete with Ohio Joker? This 4-card lot. Make sure you enter the giveaway. Congrats, Ohio Joker. Thank you for the bid. Appreciate it. What's everybody doing this wonderful Saturday night besides listen to me ramble? Griffin McGee, what's happening? Thanks for joining. Make sure you click enter that giveaway. You can win a free pack of 1990 Donruss Baseball. Air cards probably included. Misprints. Astros Padres game. Where's that going? Stop doing that. Stop it. Move to the stage. This one's also a Julio. This is a rookie debut out of Topps. This one is the All-Star Game rookie. This one is the Mosaic rookie card. And we have a gallery. 4-card lot. You get all 4. Ohio Joker is in with a pre-bid, and we are rolling. Kirby Yates. Wallowing's sometimes good for you, though. I overwhelmed myself this morning and wallowed for a little bit. Troy coming in saying, no! 1 second left. Sorry, Ohio. No longer putting the kids to bed. Troy with a snag. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Oh, let's see. Where's your stack? There you are. I think that's the only pre-bids right now. Drawing a winner of the 1990. There we go, Tyler. Tyler gets the W. Would you like me to rip this 1990 pack, or would you like to rip it yourself? Rip it. What I really did is I went through and I pulled out all the bangers, and then I resealed this pack. So there probably won't be any real true bangers. Oh wait, these are fun though. I bought a box of these when I got back into it, even though I probably had all of these cards, like 700 of them, because it's kind of fun. We're gonna start off with a puzzle piece. That's right. We can all feel old. Start off with a puzzle piece. That's the Carl. You get the full Carl on that one. Just notice that they put the copyright of at 1989 on the puzzle. Little Kent Merker, rated rookie. Ooh, a little Greg Maddox. We're gonna fire pack here. Yep, Carl Yastrzemski puzzle. Little throwback to Carl Yastrzemski. Greg Maddox, Kevin Elster, Robin Yount. Man, we are starting this pack with some fire. Robbie Thompson. There we go. Jeff Robinson. Dave Valley. Little Tony Gwynn on the MVP action. Let's see if it has all the errors. Oh, it has the dot after the ink. Can't remember all the others. That's the main one, I think. Wrong date of birth. I think everybody had the same date of birth that year. Glenn Davis. Rick Russell, Jim Abbott. Man, I broke my wrist once, and I could barely function without my main hand. But this guy's out there pitching in the majors. Pete O'Brien on the Diamond Kings. I do not remember his work. Paul Molitor. Cal Ripken. Man, I think you got every major banger out of this set. Alan Trammell, Mike Marshall, Steve Sachs. That is true. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. We'll get those added to your stack. Oh, almost forgot the puzzle piece. Would you like me to send the wrapper? You could put in for the grand prize. See what they say. All right, I'll keep it. Let's see, what else do we have going here? Pre-bids, no more pre-bids. Want to make sure I'm not missing any other packs. We got Rocco's, we got Ohio's. Ben, should we just rip Ben's? Rip Ben's for the people? I'll give him one more bump. Oh, I can't. I already gave him the notification. All right, let's see here. We'll continue with the $2 stacks. We'll put that little $2 stack back up here. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I can grab some my Star Wars box too. A Monra. I do have a Monra. I'll grab a couple here in just a minute. Amon Green. Darren Sproles. Will Reichard. That's on the foil. Jameson Williams. That is White Hawk Rookies. Michigan reseller. I believe you've been here before, but on Stacks, just call out last name if you're interested. I send an invoice afterwards, and I'll grab the Amon Ra here shortly. Who do we got here? Emmett Smith, Joe Montana, Ron Jaworski, Adrian Peterson, Kevin Falk. I just hope they're in somewhat of an alphabetical order. Football. Where are we, football? Football is right here. So we're doing stack sales right now, and the couple Amon Ra I have right now in these stacks. I have these listed as $4, $4 on the playoff, and $5 on the optic. If you're interested in those, I can happily either add them up or send you an invoice if you don't have those. I'll leave those to the side for a little bit. Sorry, did anybody ever say if they wanted stacks of anything in particular? People may be dying out a little bit. Getting late. $50 bills. Yeah, we could throw those through. Just let it rain. $50 bills are always good. I think we could all use some $50 bills. We do collect. We'll throw a few Andrew McCutcheon. Ooh. That is a good question. That is a very good question. I believe I do. Yeah, I'd pay $2 for a stack of 50s too. That'd be great, wouldn't it? We're going to auction off this $50. I think my dog was hoarding a card. Just found it in his dog blanket. That one didn't make the cut. Speaking of 90s basketball, if anybody wants a fat stack of 90s basketball to have a little throwback style, there's probably about 150 in there ish. 150 cards in a $10 stack of just a good throwback memory. Bunch of stars. Brain fart, McCutcheon. Brain farts happen. Yeah, poor Charles. Where the hell? Heck, where the heck? It's family shelf. I'm having a brain fart on McCutcheon's team. Pirates, right? Yeah. It may also help if I knew my alphabet. I have a stack of team cards that I was going to be posting for the Around the Horn, and I did not make it to 75% of the teams. I was like, I'm going to prepare in advance. I'm going to get all these teams together. It's going to be great. And ultimate fail. So I have stacks and stacks of cards that I wanted to post. And I believe there's a few McCutcheons in there. Marte, Jared Jones, Skeen. Brian, Skeen. I lied. There were not any in there. I feel like I just saw a stack of McCutcheon cards, though. I'll always throw them to the side, though. I'll take a look and keep them to the side for you. Um, let's see. The Skeens I have in here. There's a little O'Neill. I'll go through my Pittsburgh. What's Wagner on the Stadium Chrome Club? It's Jared Jones in the black and white. This one is this year's. Stars of the MLB. Got the cup. Another one of those. Brian. Another cup. This one is the. What do they call that? Yeah, the Bowman AI. Bowman AI. I was thinking about sending this one off to PSA, but it does have a little bit of a. The edge is not perfect, and I don't think it would have hit a 10 because of the edge. I think this one was. I think I had 6 on it. That may be off now. Usually I have them marked on the back, but there's nothing on this one. You know what? Because I had two of them, and they were together. I don't know where the other one went. I would do five for you, guy. You've been a big support tonight. If that's I believe that's a good deal still, but it may have changed because I had it at a card show price, which is usually a buck or two, no haggle. But up to you. I will hold it for you if you want. And then did I show you this one? Much appreciated, sir. I think that was the last skeins. Thank you, thank you. That could be a fun live. Just go through stacks of cards. Live negotiation. Some people may get bored with it though. Where are we at here? Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. Holy cards falling. Oh, come on. Stop it. Everything's falling. There we go. Is that 89 or 90? I think that's 89, right? That's his rookie card, 89. Having a having a moment here. Little slippery boogers. Right? Is that 90 or it says it on the back? 89. Da, 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 da. It has 8, but I think that was over. That wasn't me, I don't think. You know what? For you, guy, how about another fiver? If I'm a little over, let me know. When I marked these cards, even though that one's not me because I don't have pink stickers, they were all sitting like 8 to 10. But that was a little while ago, so no problem, no pressure at all. Why did my cards fall again? Stop falling. You know what? There may be another. May have a couple more skeins back here. Another stacks on snacks. A couple of these got mixed up. No Tatis. Let's see what else. I'll go through a few more stacks. Little Newman, Sam Hartman. It's another $2. These are $2 stacks again. Little Mark Andrews, little dropsy doozy. That's out of $6.99. Little draft picks action on the Elite. Seau, Warren Sapp rookie card. He was okay. John Randall throwback on the green Pulsar. Ray Lewis on the Heritage. Ed Too Tall Jones on the old tops. What year is that? That is 81 on the Too Tall. Is that Then and Now on Ray Lewis. And Chuck Bednarik. It's a little midnight action on the Ray Lewis. Reggie White, football's finest. That's a limited edition. Limited edition on that black border. Derek Thomas rookie. He was okay. Another Derek Thomas. Jan Steenrud. Here we go with a little Sunday swag. Little Sunday swag, except he had a switch wrapped around his neck for the swag. Joe Montana. That's a refractor. Michael Dean Perry. We'll give it another 5-ish minutes to see if Ben pops back in to let me open his pack. If not, we'll call it quits. P&W, Colt, what's happening? Thanks for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We're just stacking up some cards. Send an invoice if you're interested in anything. Here we got a little Deion Sanders on the goldish. I don't remember them doing a non-numbered gold, but there it is. Here we go with a little Michael Strahan, Legends of the Fall. Lawrence Taylor. There it is. I knew it was Lawrence Taylor, but I couldn't find it on the card. T-Rail Davis. Little artwork for Mr. Moon. That's a checklist out of Upper Deck. Terry Bradshaw, all etch. Eli Manning on some lasery. This is a draft picks one. Red lasery. That's out of Concourse, but that's a prism. Steve Thompson's back. What's happening? Archie Manning. Revolution. Little Drew Brees action with the SP. Got two of those bad boys. Past and present performers. Eli. Barry Sanders. That is the first edition wild card. That's a rookie. Tank Dell, rookie card. Audric Estime, Topps finest rookie. Is it the same thing if I sing? Can YouTube still ban Ben? I mean, not because of my bad voice, but is it still a copyright? If you can still hear any bit of my music, you'll know that I have the oddest playlist to some. Little Pantera, followed up by Kendrick Lamar, then NF, Slayer, Eminem, country, not a lot of country. TJ Tampa, Steve Andre Sweat, Jerzon Newton, Caleb Bullock, Terry and Arnold, and nearly all of these are refractors. I won't call out refractor every time. Youthquake, Dallas Turner. It's either a refractor or a insert typically. Chris Braswell, Jalen Ford, Cam Kitchens, decent rookie year. Liatu Latu, Liatu. I'm never going to pronounce it right. So Colby Wooden. We got a color match. We got a color match on the Pulsar. It's too late for that. Troy Fontenot, J.C. Latham. The only good thing that the Titans had going at some point. That's at a 6:30. Osiris Torrance, offensive lineman for the Bills. That one's numbered also. That one's out of 210. JSN, that's in the Ohio State Buckeye uniform. He's going to be a big deal this year. Eli, Eli on the mini. Jameson Williams on the Donruss Elite rookie card. Saquon full throttle. That's probably the best full throttle they did. I don't know. This year's pretty cool too. Marvin Mims picked it up last year. He'll be a fun one to watch this year too. Jalen Tolbert, rookie card. Devin Leary, rookie card. Backup for them Ravens. Trevor Lawrence, rookie. Trevor Lawrence, rookie. Out of Chronicles. Trevor Lawrence, Renardo Green, Adam Thielen on something fancy. And last card of the night, Ben Sinnott. This is just a plain old rookie card. He's going to be something. When Zach Ertz gets hurt again, he had a very healthy year last year, but he is going to come out and be a star. Yes, sir. I can do that. 100%. I will get you refunded. I'll probably process everything tomorrow. Process everything tomorrow and get you refunded tomorrow if that works. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I love how that works out. See, everybody, that's how it works. Just a simple ask. Philly Mike coming in. Coming in hot. We're getting ready to close up shop. Unless someone's wanting any of those packs that are in the store. Can fire them up. We have a few left. We have one more to open for Ben. Let's see. Refund, shipping, and PWE. Noted. Any requests before we close up shop tonight? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you all once again. I 100% appreciate the support. Had a blast. Hopefully, you enjoyed the packs. DM me if there's any questions. If you've made a purchase, automatically take 10% off of anything in my store. Send offers. I check them regularly, but if I'm off a little bit, send me an offer, anything you like, and I will get it done. Thanks again. Happy Saturday. Happy Easter if you celebrate. Hopefully, you don't have to wake up too early and greet the Easter Bunny. See y'all. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Ben, if you're listening to this, I will open up your pack or send it off to you. I'll DM you though. But I figured I'd throw it on here. Thanks. See you all.